Guardians, welcome back to the Sinful side of thing. I am Mr. Sin, back with some Destiny 2 stuff to talk about. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been showing me some great love over these last couple days, man. I just been getting subs after subs. My last video alone got me 12 new subscribers and maybe like almost 20 likes. Now that, to me, that doesn't, it's not a lot, big, huge numbers, right? But to me, it's great, man. I mean, I'm still up and coming, but I mean, I'm, shooting for the stars over here because I love making content about this game, and I love playing this game. I mean, this is what I do. But anyway, let's get to the reason why we're here, and that is what went wrong with Season of the Worthy. As we all know, it has its many problems, right? So as we all know, Season of the Worthy was not the most popular season. There are many reasons for that, which is what I want to go over in today's video. So first thing I want to touch on would be the story, right? The story was basically trying to figure out how to stop the Almighty from crashing into us. So Osiris went to Rasputin and pretty much told him to help us out. In order to do that, Rasputin needed our help getting the bunkers and satellites back online, which were on Earth, Io, and the Moon. This brought, some new and exciting storytelling to the world of Destiny. However, the events to follow seemed very familiar when we had to grind out the obelisk. Remember those? The bunkers weren't very different in terms of leveling up, right? You had to clear out the bunkers and do some legendary lost sectors, which, we all know what that means, you know what I mean? Grab some bounties to fulfill in exchange for Warm Mind bits that you would use to level up the bunker in order to get that Seraph weapon bounty mission, whatever, which did not go over too well with the community. The weapons you could obtain weren't all that great, and it took a long time to fulfill and upgrade your bunker. You could also get Warm Mind bits by doing Seraph Tower public events by successfully completing, or if you didn't successfully complete, you just got a lower amount, right? So those granted you some Warm Mind bits in themselves, which wasn't all that great considering you needed at least 5 Guardians to complete the tower event based on your power, and as we all know, a lot of the times there weren't any other fellow Guardians around to help clear those towers, and sometimes you would have enough people, but they wouldn't know what to do, and you'd fail anyway, which was frustrating to say the least. And after all that grinding to upgrade the bunkers, Bungie comes out with the Fellwinter Lie Quest, the Lie Quest, in which as a community we had to complete 9 million Seraph Tower public events, to which they buffed by a 10 times multiplier. Personally, I think that they should have dropped that in the beginning of this Season of the Worthy, the Lie Quest. I mean, it would have made doing the tower public events, the Seraph Tower public event, that much more exciting, right? Anyway, after that, you had to go get 1,000 kills in PvE or 100 PvP kills with a shotgun. Then you go back to the moon bunker and then claim your prize on, one of the most beloved shotguns in Destiny's history, Fellwinter's Lie. But not so much when it came time to go and get the, go to the bunker, and there was a problem. There was a glitch in the mission that wouldn't let you progress at procuring the weapon we all worked so damn hard to get. Bungie was able to fix it and allow us to go get our beloved shotgun, but couldn't that all been avoided in the first place, right? I really wanted Season of the Worthy to be like super dope, bro. You know what I mean? There were numerous things wrong with the Season of the Worthy, and in my opinion, most of them were at the cumulative payoff for choices that have been made over and over again. What I mean is, this is not new. This is what spring and summer content is, or lack thereof, ever since before the Taken King. It would seem Bungie isn't capable of producing crazy, hyper-engaging, quality content during these seasons. It is a time of year when players get outraged and frustrated because nothing is worth their time to grind for, especially the number one thing players wanted and now have, but has split the community, Trials of Osiris. Was Trials even a good idea? like to bring back now? Did it even fix the PvP in Destiny? There was a lot of concern when, we knew Trials was confirmed to return. Mostly the gear and the loot wasn't going to be good enough, and on PC it was going to be tough because of all the intolerable hacking and DDoSing, and all of that happened. Trials of Osiris needed a cleaning change, to its investment to play, and a cleaning change to its cheaters, and how to deal with those cheaters in order for it to be a great success. Prior to its launch, it had neither of those important qualities of life details. I'm not saying you can't enjoy Trials of Osiris, but after reading months of posts and comments, here's what players wanted, in my opinion, and what I wanted myself, what I wanted to look forward to for Trials. We wanted Trials back for the feeling of going to the lighthouse and the bragging rights that came with it. We wanted the gear and the experience that we're remembered having while playing Trials and Destiny 1. But unfortunately, nostalgia is a combustible fuel that burns very rapidly. You can tell it's true because players who played Trials originally came back and played, like one weekend of it and said, nope, this ain't for me. It's not what they remembered. It's, not fun, and they won't be back. But the players who like it are still playing it, right? And now, but that's okay. You know what I mean? But dedicated PvP players, hardcore PvP players, big content creators even, are finding other things to do over the weekend, after playing Trials every weekend for 3 years straight. I think what we wanted was just a feeling of Trials back, right? A feeling of a competitive PvP and a crazy sweaty mode where you can earn things with the skills you have mustered over those years. I think what, Destiny really needs is like, okay, hear me out, is like a comp ranked playlist, right? Not just, a mode or whatever, but I really think that, Destiny needs some ranked PvP stuff, man. You know what I mean? Where you go into and just like other big video game titles, and since and since we're in a seasonal content theme, tournaments and seasonal tournaments work, man. We could have a ranked system that pays off exponentially, where you fight for your rank, and then the spoils award go to the top 33% of players, right? And then better loot or second place loot, the top 66% of players, and the rest, they just get in where they fit in. It could be the next way ritual weapons are rewarded, because when you win it all, you get it all. But right now, when you win, it feels like you've won nothing at all. There isn't really a ton of incentive to keep playing Trials unless you're charging, money for carries. No, I do not do that at all. Trials really needs adept weapons, right? It shows your prowess, right, as a great player, and give more incentive to keep on playing the mode Trials of Osiris. And the season rewards need to be better, right? The season stuff that you rank up, the 100 levels, whatever. Bungie stated that they will be adding a few more things like additional bright dust, but we need like more enhancement prisms, more enhancement cores, right? They just need the game to be worth grinding for again. You know what I mean? Not like, it just needs to be grind worthy. They call it the season of the worthy. Well, it needs to be grind worthy. You know what I mean? And quick little note, guys, before I end this, I want to say that I have another hidden emblem inside this video, and shout out for the last person who found it. I think his name is Eric. Shout out, brother, and thank you for that shout out. He shot me out. And I just want to thank everybody so much who's been showing me some support, liking my videos, and subscribing. I really hope I am worthy of that. Season of worthy, get it? You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, that was my little rant about the season of the worthy. I hope season 11 is going to be dope, bro. I really do. I really hope, because in my last video, I said that Luke Smith said it's going to be like the best season ever. And I'm hoping it does, bro. Like, I want to agree with him. You know what I mean? But this season here, the story, the background story was great, bro. Like, the Almighty, the thing, and then as we all know, Rasputin just blew it all to hell. But we need it. Just Bungie just got to stop being lazy. I know that there's a pandemic going on, you know what I mean, and it kind of restricts of the stuff that what they can do as a team to give us stuff that we want, you know. But again, I mean, it's 2020. The technology is crazy nowadays, so I just think that they need to bounce back and get it together for us players, man. You know what I mean? Give us what we want, Bungie. Hello, I know. Anyway, guys, you gotta look out for that hidden emblem inside this video. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. If you feel like you've learned something from it. If you agree with me, or if you don't agree with me, let me know in the comment section. I'll respond to you. Let's have a discussion about it. Either way, you guys already know, if you ain't sinning, you ain't winning. Eyes up, guard.